date lunch on Saturday. We went to Carrabba's to eat for lunch. We celebrated Sherry's birthday, and then we went shopping at Sam's and Best Buy, Target, did all the women folk things on a Saturday during the day.
Well, for Debbie and myself, we don't have a date night once a week. We have a date night every night. But what we do is when she gets in from work, I ask her to change clothes and put on something comfortable. When we go on a ride, what I call my motorcycle, which is my convertible Camaro Super Sport. And but for our date night, we went to PK's Grill last week, and then every day last week we went for a motorcycle ride in a convertible.
Yes. My wife and I had a date Friday afternoon. We actually went and played golf.
Really?
And my wife loves to play golf. And so it was a treat for me. And we were actually joined for the last 6 holes by Brother Lynn Ashcraft, so he kind of served as our chaperone. And we had a great time.
All right, go ahead.
We had a wonderful date night on Friday night. Kim and I went to Brian's 797 in Beaumont. Had a great meal and a great evening.
Okay, we got to have our date night on Thursday night this week, and we went to dinner, had a really nice dinner, and talked. And then we went and visited one of the church members that was in the hospital, and that may sound like a funny thing to do on a date, but really, you know, it brightened his day, I think, and it brightened ours, too, to visit with him. And then we went to Lowe's. And
it was a great part of our date.
Yeah.
Going to Lowe's was really good.
But we did buy some new porch lights, so that was good for me, too. I like that. But we did have a good time. We get to have lots of dates since we're retired, but that was a nice evening.
Now, my wife does all the talking in this family, therefore I will let her tell you about the cruise. It was on the water.
We went to the Eastern Caribbean for our date night. It really lasted for 7 nights, and we really enjoyed seeing the beautiful blue waters of the Caribbean and the Atlantic.
Our date weekend consists of Friday night. We played in Beaumont, and Debbie accompanied me as my groupie. And so, and by the way, it was our 33rd wedding anniversary weekend.
So, we partied all weekend. Yes, I ham-boned and harassed him and gave him a hard time Friday night while he played, and then we did Saturday art in the park. And then we were going to go out last night, but we had friends pop in, and then my daughter's fiance was in. So our date night consisted of getting to have time at home with people we love, and he barbecued shrimp, which is always good for me. So life is good as you get older, you still find time to spend and do things fun.
Okay, I decided we needed to get away, and so I looked online for someplace that wasn't too far, and we actually went to a bed and breakfast outside of Coots on Friday night. And they fixed a candlelight dinner for us, and breakfast was wonderful. Very nice old cabin from the 1900s.
Cool.
You want to say?
And we went for a great walk, just the two of us and 8 billion of our mosquito friends.
Oh yeah, that too, yeah. No, but we had a wonderful time. It was very nice.
We had a great week. We went on a trip with senior adults, and on Friday the 23rd, we celebrated our 55th wedding anniversary in Louisiana, where we headed towards on our honeymoon. Came home Friday night and very tired, got up Saturday morning and drove to Huntsville to see our grandson play ball, and came back at 11 o'clock Saturday night, very late, tired, and here we are at church this morning.
For our organized date night, we went to Beaumont, just the two of us, and we ate at Saltgrass, and it was wonderful, and we had a wonderful time. We tried to find somewhere else to go after we got done about 8 o'clock, but the house and a movie at home sounded pretty good.
So we just went better than to do that, to go out and do all that other stuff. You can tell, we like to be home now at 9:30.
I couldn't ask a man friend because they all have a wife. I asked my grandson, and he was delighted. We went to Waffle House for breakfast, and then we went to Art in the Park, and he jilted me at 1:45 because he had to be home to go to Houston with his daddy. But I had a good time.
Well, Michelle and I, we went out on our date Friday night. The coolest part about our date night was just looking forward to it all day long, because we had it on the calendar, so it was like, and I guess we had it on the calendar for even a long time, so it's like we just kept growing in anticipation, so it made it to be a lot more fun.
We went to eat, and then we shopped a little, and it
was fun.
Cool, thank you.
Last night we went and ate at our favorite restaurant, which is Carrabba's. We set up at the area where they cook because we like to watch them cook food. Then we went and ate at the yogurt spot for dessert, which we love. And then we went to our favorite spot, which is the Home Depot. They're open till 10 o'clock on Saturday night. So we got to shop for about an hour. We had a great time.
I had a good time too.
We went on a date last night, and we went to Olive Garden. We were too late to go to the movie, so we went shopping for wedding shoes for my wife and jewelry.
And then
We went to Dairy Queen for dessert.
and then we went to H-E-B. And then we went home.
Went out to dinner at Robert's first, and then we went and together picked out a couple videos that we wanted to watch, took them home, and had a nice evening by ourselves at home watching some videos.
We also we went out to dinner. We went out and found some flowers for our backyard, and our kids were out of town, so we had the house to ourselves. Very good.
We went out to eat for date night. We went to the Outback and ate. Then we also went to a movie and watched the Hunger Games. It was fun. We had a good time.
Well, we went to Saltgrass, which was quite a treat because we don't go out on dates often because we have two little ones. And then we went to Orange Leaf Yogurt Place, which was awesome, and Academy. For him, not necessarily for me, but Academy. But it was fun because we don't get that often with two little ones, and just enjoyed each other, communicating without anybody interrupting us. And it was great. I'm so glad the church is doing this. This is the base of what the family is, and this is awesome. So we're excited.
When we're together, feels like forever. Worries seem to fade away. They become as distant memories.